Good morning and welcome to Channel 8 News. I'm Katie Fink.
And I'm Monica Diaz. A universal problem has been brought into the spotlight after K-State football player Hunter Rison was arrested and charged with 1 count of domestic battery and indefinitely suspended from the team.
Reporter Anna Christianson takes an in-depth look at domestic violence and its impact on victims.
For many people, a person they trust turning against them is a worst nightmare. But domestic abuse is a scarily frequent problem. This issue hits especially close to home for K-State student Abby Kerber.
I have friends who have been in abusive relationships, both emotionally and verbally, and even physically to some extent. And I've just seen the mental health effects that it's taken. In high school, I had a friend who had a boyfriend who just was like, "I don't want you to see your friends, they're a bad influence on you." And he took away one of my best friends by doing that.
The Kansas Bureau of Investigation reports over 20,000 yearly responses to domestic violence incidents with data up to 2017, keeping local law enforcement busy.
Every situation is different, but there are some common repetitive things throughout domestic abusers, like isolation of the individual, keeping them from family, friends, kind of watching what they do, who they talk to, when they do it, kind of having that control over them.
Unfortunately, domestic abuse is very common. In Kansas, for every group of 3 women, at least 1 has suffered at the hands of an intimate partner. Abuse is very common, so it's important to know the signs so you can look out and report when needed.
Changes in behavior, any bruises, lacerations on their body, and also feeling very uncomfortable when their partner isn't present, or saying, "I'm not allowed to do that because so-and-so doesn't like it."
Resources are available for victims with local organizations like K-State Care and phone services like the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
So because I'm a part of Alpha Chi Omega, our philanthropy is domestic violence awareness. And one of the great things is we get to work locally with the Manhattan Crisis Center.
Today, Abby is an advocate for survivors of domestic abuse and encourages others to do the same. In Manhattan, I'm Anna Christianson, Channel 8 News.
To stay safe, it's important to keep an eye out for signs of abuse in friends and family and be ready to call emergency services if needed.